Hi there, John Charles here, broadcasting from Sin City, USA, where they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Now, let's be serious. What they really mean is that you may leave Vegas, but your money stays in Vegas. Here's my short and simple but highly effective how to not start a business, which I developed during my 30 years of turning around or restarting smaller companies. Stay with me. You'll learn the 4 not to do's so that you don't become one of the 75% who go under in their first year of business. Number 1, extending credit. Don't. Why? During my first decade of doing business turnarounds, I had to inform over 200 company owners that even though their sales were up and even though their profits were up, they were going out of business. Why? Because their customers just weren't paying them. Remember this phrase. I coined it personally 20 years ago. It'll really help you. A sale is a gift until your customer's check clears. Do not extend credit. Try to choose a business where credit is unnecessary. Number 2, whether you're selling to a business or you're selling to an individual, have as few people as possible between you and the money. If you're faced with committees and directors and consultants and next door neighbors and a local barber or, God forbid, your brother-in-law, and they are all participating in making the decision, don't walk away, run away. Number 3, attorneys, accountants, bankers, and consultants. I call these pinstripe suit crowds the AABCers. If you find yourself in a room with AABCers and they begin giving advice, put your left hand on your wallet, put your right hand on the door, and run for the hills. Of course, if you're left-handed, reverse the procedure. But think about this. 99% approximately of all attorneys and accountants who have been in practice for 15 years or more are still realistically just one-man or one-woman operations. That does not exactly fill me with confidence. And bankers, I've never yet met a banker who had ever started or turned around or built a bank, or any other business for that matter. So what can a bank employee possibly know about becoming successful? Let's not forget those consultants. There's an old business saying, those who can and have done, do. Those who can't and haven't done, consult. I think that tells the story, okay? Now a warning, do not fall off the cliff. Which cliff, you may ask? In the world of smaller business, there are 4 categories or groups or types of expenses. Anytime any category or group or type requires lots of dollars, it's called being intense. Therefore, if you need lots of money every week to keep your doors open, it's called capital intensity, a term which obviously begins with the letter C. I don't have to tell you that. Lots of cash on paydays for your workers is called labor intensity, beginning with an L. Lots of materials and machines is called inventory and equipment intensity, beginning with an I. And finally, lots of land or buildings is called facility intensity, beginning with an F. What does it spell? It spells cliff, C-L-I-F. The more of those intensities needed, the higher the probability that you will fall off that cliff and go under financially. So do not have more than 2 intensities, especially facility. Try to work from your den or your garage or your basement. I ran a $5 million a year engineering company for over 10 years, almost 13. I ran it from an office built over my garage, 800 square feet. Remember, number 1, no credit. Number 2, no group decision makers. Number 3, no AABCers. And number 4, 2 or less intensities with emphasis on no facility intensity. Now, if you're serious about possibly having your own business up and running within 72 hours or so, dial 888-475-1400. Oh, and one final thought. It's too late to change the past. But if you regret the opportunities you've missed, it's not too late to change the future. It's your call. Again, dial 888-475-1400. And please be prepared to ask questions, because I'm here to provide answers, not to talk at you. Okay? You do the talking. 888-475-1400. This is John Charles signing off. Bye.